Hi, and welcome to Corporate Sustainability Insights, where we share ideas about how organizations can accelerate their pace to zero waste. I'm your host, Rick Frauman, and in today's episode, we're focusing on the importance of greater employee engagement and expanding that even further. I like to say enterprise-wide engagement that goes all the way from the C-suite to the street with an organization's sustainability efforts. If the momentum starts at the bottom, it will fail. If the concept stays in the corporate office, it will fail. It has to be pervasive all the way through the organization in order to have effective outcomes. How many of you have experienced this level of frustration? Well, let me assure you, you're not alone. Impacting culture change is difficult. It takes leadership, commitment, vision, and great communication. I'd like to tell you a story about one of our clients and how the engagement of the whole organization had a far greater reach than was even imagined. One of our clients, Austin FC, which is a professional soccer team here in Austin, recently played a friendly match at another city. I won't tell you which one, but I received a call from the mayor of that town after the match, and he asked me, "What are you guys teaching these folks, these fans, at Austin FC? I saw something I don't really understand." And I said, "Well, what was that?" And he said, after the match, the Austin FC fans, soaked in beer, rather than just leave, unprovoked and without any direction from the outside, looked around, looked down, picked everything up, took it and looked for the recycling facilities and containers which weren't there, but cleaned up their whole area and left. While the people in the hometown team kind of mocked them and laughed and said, "There's people that we pay to clean up after ourselves." And he said, "What are you teaching these people?" And I laughed because I thought of a story that we can all relate to back when you were probably in middle school and you spent the night away from home the first time, and your mother told you, "Make sure you clean up after yourself and don't embarrass our family name." We never told them that. We told them, when you're in Q2 Stadium, beautiful Q2 Stadium, Austin FC, we have a program. We want you to be involved in it for recycling, compost. We want it to be the greenest stadium in all of the major leagues. And somehow, somewhere, I'm not really sure where, it went from here and it traveled to here. And it became a part of who they were. It actually became deeper than that. It became a part of the brand of the organization. And now what the brand meant increased in value because of the culture change of the fans. And I've been asked before, how does this happen? Well, there's no magic formula. There's certainly no easy button to press. But there are some key takeaways I'd like to share with you. First, design a program from the bottom up. Make sure you have all your bases covered, that you have a plan that is prepared with implementation processes in writing, training for all provided. Do not drop the ball here. Your team is depending on you to have a plan. Get a qualified partner if you need help and design it right. Build the foundation first. Secondly, first-class training for all involved, from the corporate office to the lowest paid employee and everyone in between. Do not cut corners here. This is your opportunity to showcase to your team members your commitment to excellence. Let them know the commitment from the top and how it affects the community, the environment, and all the people who come in contact with the entire enterprise. This is not a program. It's deeper than that. It's a mindset, and maybe deeper than that. And third, proper communication with and the inclusion of employees builds better employee morale and greater retention. Get creative on how team members can participate. Give them creative options that go above and beyond the baseline expectation. Openly reward leaders in their effort. This should not be the management staff, but the frontline team members. Rewards are not always monetary. Be creative on how to give accolades to the people who are leading the charge. Well, what is the payoff? I'd like to share a second story with you. I was at a national conference recently, and I heard a gentleman speak and say that his Fortune 500 company, in their analysis of their website traffic, found that the number one place that people went to on their website was their sustainability page. And interestingly enough, the place they went from sustainability was to careers. And he said, we don't have a hiring problem. We have more people than we can actually hire, and they're the people who have the same value system as we do. And what we're doing in sustainability is actually attracting good employees to us. Now, that's a benefit that is measurable. There is a hard cost associated with it, and definitely a cost reduction that the company can appreciate. This most certainly leads to higher employee satisfaction, greater retention rates, and lower turnover. That can go directly into an ROI on a P&L. If you'd like to schedule an initial consultation to discuss employee engagement programs, get in touch with us at info@okafienvironmental.com. And if you want to see future sessions on more sustainability topics, please hit the subscribe button below. Every week, we will be exploring topics in the area of corporate sustainability. Next week's topic will be educating external audiences on the importance of your sustainability efforts. Thanks so much for watching Corporate Sustainability Insights. I'm your host, Rick Frauman, and I'm happy to answer any sustainability questions you may have about your program. Please add your comments below. We always appreciate hearing your feedback. And lastly, if you'd like more information on us, please visit our website at okafienvironmental.com. And remember, Corporate Sustainability Insights is where you go when you want to accelerate your pace to zero waste.